Hello everyone, I'm Chaz Bryant for Carolina Warrior TV and MMA Insider. This is a recap of HardPlay 3 down here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. It was Carl Reed over Joey McPeak. Luke Merritt over Ryan Labrie. Roger Pratcher over Rick Huber. Aspen Butler over Nick Maynard. Devin Wynn defeated Flavio Solis. Wayne Martin over Muslim Waslow. Yelsson Martinez over Cameron Wray, that went the distance. And it was Mike Stevens over Tony Tan.
Saw his cardio gassing and I wasn't going to let go. I knew that ground and pound was getting to him because I could see the blood going on his face and his eyes went away. Like I knew I took the fight out of him in the second round.
If I'm pretty sure, I remember know anything about MMA in the Carolinas, you know this guy right here, Blake Rice. He's with ref for UFC, local fights. So we're going to have a little education lesson for you kids. So gather around grandma and grandpa, get them close to the TV, especially the young MMA guys, because we had an incident during the event today. We had originally 9 fights. One was canceled due to, I believe, illegal substance backstage, and just a little education, because you ref in North Carolina, South Carolina, UFC.
I've ref all over the world, and I've seen a lot of weird things. And you used the word illegal, and that was illegal here, but it wasn't an illegal substance per se. It was an energy drink. Yeah. Energy drinks have, they're related to cardiac events outside of fighting. And so when you chug an energy drink in the locker room and then try to go fight for 15 minutes, it can kill you. Yeah. It flat out can kill you. And I mentioned that in the rules meeting. I said, hey guys, no energy drinks. We allow Gatorade or water. And he chose to drink an energy drink. I don't think he meant to. I think it was, I don't think it was malicious. But he did it, and we saw it, and we had to stop the fight.
Yeah. And let's remind people, this is paramount, especially in amateur MMA.
Oh, man.
Knowing the rules is paramount, especially when you start getting further and further in your career. If you want to advance, especially the pros, you got to know the rules. Your teams have to know the rules. So this is not malicious in any sense. It's just something.
But ignorance is no excuse. Yeah. It's like in the rules meeting, I didn't say you can't fight in a suit of armor, but you know you can't do that. And so if you showed up with a sword, I'm going to DQ you, even though I didn't say it. But I actually did say it. And believe it or not, cornermen sign an agreement, and it's on there. So, but again, it was an oversight on his part. He was really upset. But the only thing that matters is the safety of these guys. That's my whole job.
The crowd may not like it, but
I don't care.
Yeah,
I get booed all the time, but my job is to get them home to their wives, their kids, their parents, whatever the case may be. And so we made the decision to scratch the fight.
Absolutely. And I just want to point out, this is like the second time, I believe, in a couple of weeks that you smartly and educated the fans out here that you cannot do a number of things, and you explain to them, as I hit somebody in the back of the head, you explain to the crowd that you cannot do this. In education, if the sport wants to advance in the Carolinas,
you got to know what's going on. You can't just say the fight got scratched. People are here spending money. You got mad girlfriends and wives. But if you explain, hey, a rule was broken and our hands were tied. It wasn't that we met and decided and voted to not let the fight. It was immediate. Okay, you can't fight. You know, it would be the same thing as smoking marijuana backstage. Although that's an illegal drug, the fight can't go on. You can't do stuff like that.
Great, Rice. You're a education encyclopedia, especially with these rules. And I thank you so very much for joining me.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That'll do it for our wrap up here on Carolina Warrior TV. Make sure you stand by for updates. Check with us on updates on Facebook, YouTube, and our good friends over at MMA Insider. They do an excellent job throughout the Southeast on reporting all the great fights around the land. For Carolina Warrior TV and MMA Insider, I'm Chaz Bryant.